Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the eyebrow, you nuggers. Good morning. Good afternoon and good evening in the sun. Now, Warner Brothers and Discovery are going at it over the Snyderverse cut. They're basically going back and forth with each other. They're having a disagreement already. And I knew this would happen. Warner Brothers doesn't want to push that because they don't want it. How do I say? They don't want the Snyderverse to exist because it made them look bad. And if you know the pink folk, they don't like to look bad. You could talk about their mama, you could talk about their wife, you could talk about anything, but you can't talk about their money and you can't talk about their pride. And this has been the problem with WB, and this is why WB continues to fail. They don't know or understand that the fans are who dictate whether your shit sells or it doesn't. It's just the facts. You have a great movie and a great storyline that you could go off of. You could go off of the storyline with Lex Luthor and Destro. You could go off the storyline of Crisis on Earth. Or The Injustice. So this is the problem. Discovery is like, they want to do it because it made money. And it did. It broke all the records for streaming. That movie is the highest grossing movie right now, next to Mortal Kombat. And I knew Mortal Kombat would make money because of the action in it and the fighting, the gore and everything. When they made it rated R, I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. I said, okay, it's going to be straight. The only thing that messed it up, well, almost messed it up, was the Cole, inserting Cole in there. Which he never should have been in there in the first place. But we know how Warner Brothers is, or are. They gotta find a way to mess it up. They always do that. First of all, what Warner Brothers should have done, they should have had a Cyborg film out. Cyborg, if they would have dropped Cyborg right after the Snyderverse, they would have made more money. But see, that's Warner Brothers' problem. They don't know how to capitalize. You have a bunch of idiots there. Then they're trying to blame the Snyderverse for why the lack of films coming out. No, you guys don't want. You guys did not expect a black guy, a black man at that, to steal the show like that. You didn't think nobody would gravitate towards him. You could have had you a bunch of Cyborg action figures. Your merchandising, where's your merchandising? Why didn't you come out with something? See, this is the bullshit we're talking about, Warner Brothers. You guys are idiots. Y'all the dumbest people I know. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I don't know y'all personally. But y'all the dumbest people that is out there. You guys continuously shoot yourself in the foot, and I don't understand it. You guys are supposed to have a Cyborg movie. You guys are supposed to have a Flash movie out by now. It's like, come on, dog. And that's the thing. Kevin Smith exposed them by saying these guys really don't understand the comic books. They don't understand what they have. Them saying that, oh, well, I don't want can Superman not fly or something? It's like, why? That's what makes him Superman. They're so dumb, dog. It's like the idiocy, dog. The idiocy from these people. I just don't understand it. I just don't. The Snyderverse, first you're saying them and Discovery are having beef with it, and it's like, look, man. Discovery is like, look, we made some money off of this. We need to keep pushing this Snyderverse because everybody wants it. Warner Brothers is like, well, yeah, but I don't know. It just made Superman too dark. They don't understand people like the dark Superman. The Superman off Injustice and all that was ruthless. That's the Superman we love. Because we saw him lose control. So, and then you were supposed to have the Flashpoint out. When he was doing all of that running in the Snyderverse, you were supposed to have the Flashpoint ready. That's why I shake my head, dog. Warner Brothers is dumb, dog. They don't know what the hell to do. It's like, man, it's like you got a bunch of idiots at one table. You were supposed to have a Cyborg. You were supposed to have a Flash movie. The Aquaman 2 was supposed to be out. It's like, what are you doing? It's just mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling. Now, they say the Suicide Squad is going to be good. Cino and LB said it's going to be raw, so I'm going to make sure I see that. I gotta watch Loki episode 2. I'll watch it tonight when I get off of work, and I'll let you guys know about what I thought about it. The first one I really didn't like the first episode because, for one, I do not like Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson to me he plays the same character in everything he plays in. He plays the same damn character. And it's like, bro, listen, we want to see range. I want to see range. Excuse me. The Loki character, he got range. I liked him in the movies. I love him as the bad guy. He's sarcastic and he's funny. He's witty with it. But this Owen Wilson guy, I don't like it. And then the episode, to me, it was okay, but it's gonna pick up tonight because I think it already came out. it's gonna pick up because they only have 6 episodes. I gotta take my nieces or somebody to see Cruella. I'm finna see if they want to go to the movies. I want to see Cruella. Everybody telling me it's good. You see, I grew up on that. Grew up on real stuff. I didn't grow up on all this BS. Now, tonight is Game 7. The Nets and the Bucks. The Bucks, I said in the beginning, was going to win this series in 7. I want the Nets to win, I said, but I'm sorry. The Bucks, I said, are going to win in 7. And I'm going to be right. I told my boy Germ, look, Durant not going this year. I believe next year they will go. I predicted that. I said this year they're not going to go. You'll probably have the Clippers there. I think it's going to be the Bucks and Clippers. To me, that'll be cool because if Kawhi comes back, you can have the revenge, Giannis revenge against Kawhi, you know. But the Bucks are going to win tonight because the Bucks, all they got to do is play inside. If they go to the inside, they can't stop them. Now, Kevin Durant, people are going to hate on him. Kevin Durant has been doing a great job with what he's had. But you guys have got to understand, those other guys have got to play defense too. You guys act like it's one player, and this is what we tell you LeBron fans. Stop always giving him all the damn credit. Because when he loses, you guys are saying that, oh, he's this great guy, he's this great leader, and he has a rub-off effect on his teammates. You got to show it. If Kevin Durant loses tonight, is his legacy hurt? No, not in my eyes, but everybody else would be like it's hurt. But I don't care about everybody else. Like I told SB from last night, and make sure you go to his page. It's SB Sports Talk. It's all one word. Like I told him, dude, I really don't care like what people feel or say. I've had people call me out my name. I done had some of the worst shit said to me. I done had females diss me when I performed bad. They cussed me out. They went off on me. And then when I performed great, they was like, oh, yeah. I'll fix that for you, baby. So I done been on both ends of the pendulum. So I don't care. Like, these are what I feel. This is what I see. Just because a bunch of people, like 10 people say, well, this is what happened to his legacy. Well, that's them because they love narratives. The media is nothing but a narrative business. Even when they were coming up as writers, like without the social media in the 80s, they were narrative driven. They would paint a narrative. Then they tried to make it where they were racist towards Larry Bird and dissing Larry Bird. And Larry Bird didn't give 2 shits. He didn't give 2 fucks about what anybody says. Larry Bird was his own guy. He just went out there and wanted to play the game. That was it. He didn't care. He wasn't into all of that. Now he wanted to win, but you don't win them all. You don't. You don't win them all. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks, what they have to do is, like I said, go inside. Giannis, get your ass down there and dominate. Middleton, settle down, attack the basket, attack the mid-range. Drew Holiday, be the floor general, attack the mid-range. The Nets have nobody to guard your perimeter or your inside. Because for some reason they keep playing Joe Harris. And he ain't giving you nothing. Now, what the Bucks have to do is just keep playing that way. Brook Lopez has got to start off in the lane, and as soon as he dominates the lane, let Giannis do what he do, and then you can start pulling up from your three once you guys get a big enough lead. But settle down. Stop always trying to go for the long ball. Play the short game. There's nothing wrong. In golf, you know what makes you great? Once you drive the ball, now it's time for the short game. You got to be able to work the green. If you can't work the green, you ain't no good. So that's what I'm saying. You got to work inside out. Now the Nets. Kevin Durant's going to have the ball out tonight. He's going to have to go damn near for 50. Like, if they got PJ Tucker on you, take that little ass dude in the post and operate. Dominate him. James Harden, facilitate. Do what you do. Get guys the ball that can get the shot going. Steve Nash, if Joe Harris starts off like 0-3 or 0-4, sit his ass down and put somebody else out there. These coaches, they lean too much on their players. They need to make moves and get guys out of there. If guys aren't scoring like they are, get them out. Get them out. Put them to the side. You're trying to win the game. You're not trying to go into OT. You're trying to win. Because this is it. This is do or die. You know what each other does. You know what you need to do. It's time to play. This is what you get paid the big bucks for. Now, the Suns and Clippers, I think the Clippers can steal game one. The Clippers can take game one. All the Clippers got to do, all they have to do is play their bench. Play your guys, Lou. Don't go to sleep over there and forget that you got your guys over there. The Suns are going to be tough, but I think you can steal one because, see, the Clippers will have just a day off and they'll play tomorrow. But that's cool for the Clippers because the Clippers could bounce back. They'll be fine. That's good for them. Now, Devin Booker is going to be the problem. Now, you got Booker out there balling, so how are you going to defend that? You going to put George on him, or you going to put Morris, Batum, or somebody on him? See, this series, it's going to go at least 7 games. But if they get Kawhi, I think it could go about 5 or 6. But without Kawhi, it's going to be long. Now, people are trying to say Kawhi's out for the season. I'm not going by Skip Baseless because those guys over there are not journalists. They are entertainers. So they're going to say whatever it takes to sell the game and all this. Now, Skip has sources, but I don't trust those sources. I want to wait to see myself what they say. They're going to look at Chris Savante. Shout out to my boy. He basically is saying that he's finna go see a specialist, and if it's a grade 1, then I believe it's 4 to 6 weeks, which is the turnaround. So, but I still think they could beat the Suns without Kawhi. I think they can win if they play Terrence Mann and play Kennard and them guys. But Ty Lue can't be stupid, man. He don't need to go into this game barely playing them. You got to play your guys, Lue. Now, I don't know if you need some coffee to wake your ass up, if you need something, if you need somebody to pinch your ass every time you're doing, wake your ass up. Oh, okay. Hey, put Kennard in the game now. Now, put him in. That hurt. That's Ty Lue. His slow ass. This dude's so slow, he only coaches when, and I don't even give him all the credit. I just give it to the players. Like Rondo. Rondo's coaching the team. Rondo got guys in position playing what they're supposed to play, playing with a better calm. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's a leader. Chauncey Billups over there giving guys pointers. He's a leader. He's a floor general. So, we'll see, man. But the Suns thing is, even without Chris Paul, they still could win. Because Cameron Payne, all you got to do is let Booker run the offense a little bit and then bring Payne in with the 8-minute mark. Bring him in and get to work. You know, that's when you do what you got to do. But I think without Kawhi, the series, I believe, goes 7. And I believe the Clippers are winning 7. I'm going to ride with the Clips. I think that'll work. And the Hawks and the Sixers, I forgot when they play. I think they play Sunday. Yeah, they play Sunday. So that's going to be tough, man. I think the Sixers going to win it. The Sixers should win the series if they don't make any dumb mistakes down the stretch like they have been. And they've made a lot of key mistakes at times down the stretch. So we'll see, man. You know, thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we're out. Deezy!